Gina,
Yes.
hey, I wanted to see if you could do me a quick favor. Are you still in front of your computer?
Yes. I'm actually got the webcam up, and I'm waiting in the I connected to the live stream.
Okay, well, you left. I saw that you were here and then you left, so you're not there now.
Oh well, it says I am because I see me. Okay. Oh wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Yeah, there you are.
Does it look good?
Yeah, it looks great. Okay, so I don't care if you stay or whatever. What I'd like you to do is go to your, actually do, leave there, because I just want you to test Facebook for me. I don't have anybody else who can do that right now.
Sure.
So leave the back room and go to Facebook to your videos because it's up, right? It's up with the welcome sign. Martina is connecting directly to the videos, so that'll be really easy for everybody to just go straight there from the event page. But go to Facebook and go to the videos, and I can tell you how to get there if you don't know how to do that.
Okay. So do you want me to do it on?
Go to the MHAH. Go to the Facebook page.
You want me to log out of the StreamYard?
Yes.
Okay. Go to the Facebook page?
Yes.
Okay. That's coming up. Okay.
Okay. And then, oh,
Hi, this is Gina. Please.
fuck.
Hello?
Hey. So are you on your Facebook page?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so over kind of in the middle next to the big blue button is a button that says more with an arrow on it.
Well, what do you want me to look for? I see the event, and I see the slide.
Well, it's like I just want to make 100% sure that's the right thing. So do you see the more thing that I just said?
See the what?
It says more, and there's a little arrow pointing down.
On where it says MHAH Event Live?
No. At the top of your page, next to the blue promote button, there's a button that's okay. So under more, there should be the word videos with a
Mm-hmm.
blue.
Right.
Click on that, and so then that'll take you to the video. Right. So you're looking at the video, right?
Yeah. You want me to start it?
No. Oh well, you don't. I don't think you need to.
Okay.
It should it's just going. Yeah, it's just going. So I just want to make sure the music is working and that you can hear it enough and all that. So I'm turning the music on.
Mine's not when I have to hit the arrow to make it start.
Oh, okay. I must have already done that then.
Now I hear you telling me there's a more in an arrow. Oh yeah, I hear the music.
Perfect. That's really all I needed to know.
I hear the music and I hear you talking on the phone.
Okay, hang up.
Okay, all right.
Thank you.
It's yeah.
Good evening and welcome to Mental Health America of the Heartland's 25th anniversary kickoff, coming to you live from the MHAH office in Kansas City, Kansas. I'm Darren Story with 107.3 KC's R&B and Hip Hop, and I'm your host tonight. And we're excited to have you join us and help us kick off the 25th year of Mental Health America of the Heartland. Now, what's in store for you for the next hour? Well, relax, have a beverage, enjoy some great Slaps barbecue, while Jen Tostado entertains us with some fun mixology presentations and hear some great blues music by local artist Heather Newman. We'll also share some of our inspirational messages about MHAH and how your support has impacted so many in our community. Tonight is about you, kicking back and enjoying the show. So let's get this party started by breaking out those beverages with a big shout out going out to Jay Rieger for their support of MHAH and these awesome cocktail kits. See right here? All right. Let's welcome Jen Tostado, who's joining us for our mixologist for the evening. Jen has been a part of Kansas City bar scene for 15 years, working everywhere from Manifesto, Mission Taco Joint, and has represented KC at competitions across the country and has been named KC fan favorite more than once. Jen, let's show everyone how to make a great J. Rieger Old Fashioned.
Hi everybody, thank you so much for being here. I'm so excited to be a part of this event and I hope you are too. I'm here to show you how to use those delicious cocktail kits that you received. Thank you so much. These are awesome and I hope you enjoy them. So we're going to start with the old fashioned. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a couple of dashes of the orange bitters. Don't be scared to give them some nice dashes there. And then we're going to do a couple of dashes of the Angostura bitters. And then we're going to do a bar spoon of a Demerara syrup. If you don't have a bar spoon, that's totally okay. You can use a regular teaspoon. You just don't want to use a whole teaspoon, probably about a half of it. And then the beautiful part, J. Rieger whiskey is going to be 2 ounces here. But of course, who am I to tell you how to drink? If you want to put 3 in there, you just feel right free to do that. All right, we're going to throw some ice in our glass. And then we are going to stir. And again, you don't have to have fancy bar tools for this. If you don't have a stirring spoon, just use a regular spoon. There's a very famous bartender that stirred his cocktails with his finger. So you know, you do you. All right, we're going to stir that till it's nice and mixed and diluted. And then we are going to strain this into an old-fashioned glass. We're going to add some fresh ice right on top of there. And then we are going to garnish this with either an orange twist or a cherry, whichever you prefer. Me, myself, I always go for the orange because I like that oil on the top there. So just give that a pretty little twist. And there is your J. Rieger Old Fashioned. Cheers.
Thanks, Jen. Man, Sue, that was fun.
It was.
No, right? I know what I'll be doing after the show tonight. But she'll be back in a few minutes for another great presentation. And with me tonight is Susan Crane Lewis, President and CEO of Mental Health America of the Heartland. You'll hear from her in a few minutes. But first, we want to recognize some special people who have made tonight possible. Thank you to all of our VIP for tonight's celebration. Next, thank our saxophone soul sponsors, First State Bank and Trust, Scott Fizz, and Karen and Craig Gaffney. To our keyboard blues sponsor, McCord Appraisal. And to our 25th anniversary corporate sponsor, we want to thank Central Bank of Kansas City for all their wonderful support. And of course, cheers to all of you who are joining us tonight. MHAH could not do a thing without the support system of companies and individuals just like you. So let's continue the celebration with Jen showing us how to make the J. Rieger mule. Take it away, Jen.
Hi there, y'all. Welcome back to my bar. I hope you're enjoying the MHAH 25th anniversary kickoff. I know I am. And we've got another delicious cocktail to do for you. So, if you have the mule set up from our good friends at J. Rieger, this one's a real easy one. We're going to build this directly into the glass that we're going to make it in, all right? So we are going to do a ½ ounce of lime juice. We are going to do a ½ ounce of honey syrup. And that's real easy. That's just equal parts of honey to water. You just mix together till it's all nice and mixed. And then we are going to do 1.5 ounces of the J. Rieger vodka. All right, we're going to ice that down. Give it just a little swirl to get those ingredients mixed, and then you're going to top it off. I have ginger beer on a gun because we're fancy like that, but you've got it in a can and it's just as delicious. So top that off with that ginger beer. And then you can garnish however you please. I like to do a little lime wheel on there. A delicious mule from J. Rieger. And here you go. Cheers.
Wow, that was awesome. So awesome, we decided to partake ourselves. And Sue, I've done enough talking, all right? All right, now let you get that down. But I want you to take a moment to tell us a little about how Mental Health America of the Heartland, why you do what you do, and who you do it for.
Absolutely. Well, first, on behalf of our entire board and our staff, thank you all for spending your time with us tonight. Mental Health America of the Heartland is kicking off 25 years of service in our community. Darren, did you know that 1 in 5 Americans experience a mental health issue each year?
I learned that from you.
Yeah, and on average, that it takes 11 years for people to seek treatment.
Wow.
Well, Mental Health America wants to change that and to improve everyone's mental wellness. Mental Health America of the Heartland serves over 20,000 people each year across Kansas City's metro area and beyond. And tonight, we're going to tell everybody a little bit about how we do that.
Well, Sue probably says it best in this short video. She did well there. But here's a short video about MHAH and why tonight's event recognizing the beginning of their 25 years is so important. We obviously are experiencing some technical difficulties as we try to work through those. Now, Sue, how long have you been president of CEO?
I actually got to Mental Health America of the Heartland in September of '97, so I'm almost 25, Darren.
Yeah.
And I've been the CEO here since 2002.
What's been the most rewarding thing about being with this organization?
I think the most rewarding thing, the most amazing thing has been seeing over the years the changes in Americans' attitudes, Kansas Cityans' attitudes around mental health and mental illness, not only increasing awareness, but increasing acceptance of this being just, it's a thing you have, it's a thing you deal with. I've always said that recovery is possible, and increasingly folks are recognizing that and taking the steps and getting the supports they need to do that.
What are some of the things that MHAH does to help relieve the stigmas that are attached to mental health?
We do a huge amount of public education and professional education across the community, serving wide ranges of professionals, lay people, and just folks in the community. One of the really neat things that we've gotten to do just this year is to work statewide on a program that is helping kids from grades K through 12, their parents, the school staff who work with them, and folks who work with them in the community to deal with the emotional aftermath of disasters. Now, when this all started, we were working on the disasters of the floods and the tornadoes that hit Kansas a couple of years ago. Well, now we have the additional disaster of COVID, and being able to go out, let people know, that the buzzword is it's okay not to be okay, but that it's also okay to ask for the help and support you need to get back to being okay, whether that's professional help or support, or simply caring friends and family who are there to just sort of understand and help you through those tough times.
You said K through 12.
K through 12.
And that just struck me. Children suffering with mental illness. And oftentimes a child doesn't know what to do with that.
Right.
They don't know how to communicate that to maybe their parents, or their parents are obtuse to what's going on. That has to be a huge challenge.
It is. One of the workshops that we do is called Disorders, Not Bad Behaviors. And it is difficult with kids because they go through phases where, boy, their behavior is not exactly wonderful, but that doesn't mean they've got a mental illness. It may mean, gee, he punches his brother every day. Well, that doesn't qualify you. You may just have some sibling rivalry going there, or maybe somebody's stealing the bicycle when the other kid wants to use it. But again, helping parents to identify when there's something really serious going on with their kids, and helping teachers to recognize that as well, has been absolutely essential. And it is confounded by the kind of stresses that our families, our kids, and our communities are under these days with the pandemic, with all of the aftermath of that, with now adjusting to going back.
And again, we apologize for any technical difficulties that we're experiencing right now. And we are going to go to the video that we planned on playing a few minutes ago. Thank you for your patience. Here we go.
The Heartland serves both Kansas and Missouri, but we are blessed and fortunate to live right down here on the avenue in Wyandotte County. We serve about I'm passionate about mental health because it underpins absolutely everything in a person's life. And I'm glad we're Mental Health America. We're not Mental Illness America. We do certainly work with and provide information on mental illnesses, but we also do a lot of work around how to be mentally healthy, how to be resilient, how to keep yourself strong in tough and trying times, whether that's a divorce, or it's COVID, or it's whatever it is that you might be experiencing. And so that's very important to me because that's something that we all deal with. It's also important. one thing to get to what I hope and I wish for our people in our housing, for everybody we come in contact with, for people that we don't come in contact with. Because I think for each person, it might be something different that has to be changed. But I once heard a director of the federal organization that funds mental health services who said it sort of like this, and I'll paraphrase. Everyone needs a safe place to lay their head at night, something that's engaging and valuable to them to do during the day, someone who cares, and something to look forward to on the weekend.
Wow. Now we know why tonight is so incredibly important. How your support during these past 25 years has made such a difference in the lives of so many who have faced mental health struggles.
I think it's really important to point out, Darren, that mental health struggles are broader than just the brain diseases or mental illnesses that we've all heard of, like bipolar disorder, schizophrenia, depression, and anxiety disorders. Life events like divorces or moves or job changes, grief, or disasters like floods, tornadoes, pandemics, all of those upset our emotional balance and hurt our mental health. And MHAH can help with those issues as well.
That's so true, Sue. Why don't we take a moment to reflect on all that MHAH has done to support those with mental health struggles over the last 25 years, while listening to some great blues music with local KC artist Heather Newman. Heather's awards and nominations consist of two-time Blues Blast Music Award winner in 2018, 2019 Blues Music Award nominee, and three-time Independent Blues Award nominee in 2020. And that is a feat all in of itself, because anything that happened good in 2020 was amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Kansas City's own Heather Newman.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for having us be a part of this event today. We're so excited to celebrate the 25th anniversary of the Mental Health of America, of Heartland of America. Sorry, I've been practicing that all day. And of course, my anxiety is spiking. So it's so weird playing to, a computer instead of having people face to face, but we'll get through it. So we've got some covers for you first, and then we'll play some originals for you in just a second here. But you guys are going to enjoy some Beatles. Dang it. Won't you come out to play? Dear Prudence, greet the brand new day. The sun is up, the sky is blue, it's beautiful. So are you, dear Prudence? Won't you come out to play? Dear Prudence, open up your eyes. Dear Prudence, see the sunny sky. Dear Bruce, let me see you smile. Dear Prudence, like a little child. Clouds of your daisy cheers, let me see you smile again, dear Bruce. Oh, you let me see you smile, dear Bruce. Won't you come out to play, dear Bruce? It's a brand new day. The sun is up, the sky is blue, it's beautiful, and so are you, dear Prudence. Won't you come out to play? All right. That's the one that's out. I'm young and foolish, made bad decisions. I block out the news, turn back on religion. I don't agree. I'm so naive. I made it this far on my own. Lately that crap ain't been getting me down. Lift up my head and the world is on fire. Dread in my heart, fear in my bones, and I just don't know what to say. Maybe I'll baby, I'll pray. I never believed in you, but I'm gonna won't find me in church, reading the Bible. I am still here, and I'm still in the shadow. I'm on my knees, I'm begging you please. I'm broken, alone, and afraid. I'm not a saint, I'm more of a sinner. I don't wanna lose, but I feel for the winners when I try to explain the words fell away. That's why I am still here today. And I'm gonna baby, I'll pray for you, baby, I'll baby, I'll pray. I never believed in you. Won't you call me? Can we have one-on-one, please? Let's talk about freedom. Everyone prays in the air. Everyone prays in the air. Oh, won't you call me? Can we have a one-on-one, please? Let's Talk about freedom. Everyone free is in the air. Everyone free is in the air. I'm gonna pray. I'm gonna pray. I'm gonna pray. I never believed in you. I'm gonna pray. We can do another.
Hello, my name is Tina Webble, and I serve on the Board of Directors for Mental Health America of the Heartland. Initially, I became involved because I was new to the Metro and wanted to learn more about available mental health resources in the area. Over the years, I've become more involved, and I now serve as the Vice Chair for the board. I've been able to talk with the people that answer our Compassionate Warm Line, and let me tell you, they are making a difference, and they truly care about the people that they are talking to. I've also had the opportunity to meet some of the residents that live in the properties managed by MHAH, and to see them in their home that they know can be their forever home. It's so wonderful to see. These people have had struggles and have been overlooked, and the services that we provide to them make such a positive impact on their life. When we are not feeling well, when we have a cold, aches, pains, it's normal for most of us to see a medical provider. But when we are not feeling quite right, maybe sad, depressed, angry, our mental health just isn't maybe what it should be, it's not normal for a lot of people to seek help for that, to talk to a therapist or to reach out and ask for help. MHAH is working to remove that stigma that is sometimes negative that's associated with mental health. We're working to provide services to help people that are having challenges. And we can't do any of this without all of the support from the people that are attending classes, that are calling us and asking for resources, asking what can we do to help our employees, what can we do to help our students, our law enforcement officers. We appreciate everyone that is supporting us, whether it's financially, volunteering your time, or just sharing resources that are available. It takes all of us, and we need to continue to have this conversation about the importance of mental health. It matters. Thank you.
Well, tonight is all about celebrating Mental Health America of the Heartland's 25th anniversary. But it's really much older than that. I didn't know that. In some form, it's been around since 1916. Wow. Making it among the oldest civil rights and mental health agencies in the Metro City.
Yes, absolutely. 1996 actually marks the date that the organization became a merged bi-state provider of advocacy, education, and support services. Darren, I often talk about a three-legged stool that is needed for people with mental health issues to recover. There's a three-legged stool of advocacy, education, and support that's what's needed to ensure the mental health of our community, of our coworkers, our neighbors, our families, our friends, and ourselves.
So this is a really good time for us to take a few minutes, just a few, to listen to some more inspirational blues by Heather Newman and to think about what we can do to be a part of the three-legged stool of support in each of our own communities. Take it away, Heather.
It's been a long time coming. Another day goes by till I see you smiling with the look in your eyes. Honey, don't you know I'm here to stay? Don't take me, baby. I won't push you away. No, no. Hold on a little closer, dear. I need you by my side. I've got an itch, I just can't scratch. Baby, you're like my fire. Go on and curl up around me. Baby, this heart is so tight. And whisper in my ear now. We're gonna do things right. Take it slow. See where this road may go. It's too late to run it high. Your face inside. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It's the right back. Look into my eyes before life carries on. There's one day somewhere the stars around me. You'll have me hypnotized. But I hate to be apart now. Oh, let's never let this go. I'm feeling down, babe. Darling, just trust in your heart. How we goes by the end of the night. Take it slow. See where this road may go. It's too late to run it high. Your feet inside, we've got enough time to be yours and mine. It's too late to run it high. Put your feet aside. Put your feet aside now. I look to you when I'm feeling down. You're always there when you should be found. You come to me with a silly geese. Don't get the time for the patience, baby. 'Cause I feel I'm in paradise. Sitting here drinking rum all night. I know we said that we take it slow, but that's not how us do it slow. It's not how we like to roll. Oh no, no, oh no, no, oh, oh, oh. Hey, hey, hey. My soul is weary. My soul is weary. My soul is weary. Say my soul is weary. Oh. My soul
soul is weary and beaten down from all my misery. Oh Lord, who will comfort me? My soul is weary and beaten down from all my misery. Oh Lord, who will comfort me? Then I'm dead, then I'm dead, I'm dead, 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 dead. Got a hold on my heart that keeps me bound when the whole wide world is free. Yeah, oh Lord, who will comfort me? Got a hold on my heart that keeps me bound when the whole wide world is free. Yeah, oh Lord, who will comfort me? Then I'm dead, baby. Then I'm dead, baby. La, la, la. My home is a wreck, is a family drowned in lying in poverty. Oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, who will comfort me? My home is a wreck, is a family drowned in in poverty. Yeah, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, who will comfort me? Then I'm dead, baby. Then I'm dead, baby. La, la, la. Then I'm dead, baby. Then I'm dead. Then I'm dead, dead, dead. La, 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 la. Comfort me. Oh Lord, Lord, comfort me. Oh Lord, who will comfort me? Yeah, oh Lord, comfort me.
Hi there, y'all. It's me again. So glad to be here for MHAH and their 25th anniversary kickoff. Now, I know we've got some non-drinkers out there for many reasons, like myself, so we're going to do a delicious mocktail today. This one's going to be super easy. I'm going to use a shaker. You don't need to. If you don't have a shaker at home, you can actually take 2 glasses and just pour it back and forth, and it's going to do it for you. So we're going to start with a few fresh raspberries. Again, you can decide how many you like in there. I like mine pretty berry-y. We're going to do an ounce of lemon juice. We are going to do an ounce of mint syrup. Nice, fresh summer beverage. We're gonna add some ice to that shaker. And we're just gonna give that a quick shake. Doesn't take much. Okay. We are going to pour those contents into a glass. And then we're going to top that with San Pellegrino limonata. Beautiful. I like to be a little extra, so I throw a little mint sprig on mine, but you by no means have to. It is whatever you like. And there we have a delicious mocktail to celebrate this incredible organization. Thank you so much for having me. It's been a pleasure. Cheers.
The mocktail. Everyone's included.
That's right.
Thank you, Jen, for being with us this evening and for showing us how to make some pretty fabulous drinks with our J. Rieger beverage tips. You are awesome. Now, as we start to wind down the evening, we want you to know that MHAH does a huge number of things, from offering professional workshops to nurses, social workers, clergy, law enforcement, and school human resource and correction staff, to speaking to groups of community members and people and families dealing with mental health issues.
We also keep track of free self-help and support groups. We provide information about mental illnesses and their treatment via the phone, via website, via Facebook, resource room, and health fairs. And we help people to secure those resources. We provide peer services, where a person living successfully with their mental illness provides and shares strategies and supports, helping others on their road to recovery. Mental Health America also advocates at the legislative level for better services, policies, and funding for mental health. And we provide safe, permanent homes for people whose mental illnesses have left them homeless or in institutions.
You know, Sue, MHAH does provide a broad range of services and resources. This next short clip will reinforce just how much MHAH supports those who need assistance. All right, well, we have experienced a little bit of technical difficulty, which is what happens when you live in a virtual world.
That's right.
Sue, but I want to go back real quickly to some of the people that you train, and we were talking off camera about law enforcement.
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that you provided training to law enforcement. Tell us about that.
We do. We have done this since approximately 2002 across the states of both Kansas and Missouri, and have trained countless numbers of law enforcement officers. And we do a really neat, just an 8-hour sort of mental illness 101 training that has been embraced by some of the smaller jurisdictions, places like Stockton, Kansas, and
I don't even know what that is.
Dighton, Kansas, and Protection, Kansas, small communities where law enforcement may not get any real training in how to deal with people with mental illness, but they have those folks, because 1 in 4 Americans, 5 Americans deal with a mental illness. Those folks are in their communities.
Are they seeking you out?
Yes, they absolutely are. We have, for the past year, been doing a combination of virtual and hybrid, and with in-person as well, and have served probably close to 200 law enforcement officers, covering easily 40 or 50 jurisdictions just in this past year.
Wow. This is definitely good news that you guys are in that space, because we see a lot of times in these interactions that training can come into play. And now we're going to go to a video that we're going to show you. Take it away.
If you yourself, if someone that you work alongside, if someone you know from church, if someone in your family is struggling with a mental health issue, struggling with stress, struggling with COVID, if you're concerned, reach out. Mental illnesses they're real, they're common, they're treatable. Recovery is not only possible, but with support and treatment, it's inevitable. Mental Health America of the Heartland does a wide variety of things, all of which are important. But one of the most important ones is that we're here to help you connect to what it is you need.
Mental Health America of the Heartland has grown and changed a lot in the last 25 years. From a small organization with a $300,000 budget, heavily reliant on a single funder and offering only 6 services, to a $1.2 million organization with 16 staff, a diverse funding base, serving over 20,000 individuals throughout the KC metro area. And as we just shared, for some of those services, well beyond that, across both our states. Throughout this growth, Mental Health America has stayed true to its mission of promoting the mental health of the community and improving the lives of persons with mental illness. Our growth has only been possible because of the many partnerships we have, which keep us abreast of the needs and issues our community members face. The support of people like you, who enable us to meet those needs, and the amazing, dedicated staff, board, and advisory board members who live and who further our mission every single day. Darren and I wish we could be together in person so that we could thank each of you individually for the part you've played. But tonight's just the start. We have a whole year of events planned to celebrate mental health and Mental Health America of the Heartland, culminating in the revival of our Beyond the Blues event, which will be live in the spring of 2022. And Darren has already promised to MC it.
I have. What a history Mental Health America has, impacting the lives of so many people. For being a voice for those who can't advocate for themselves, and really being a safe place for anyone who just needs somewhere to turn and to get back on the road to good mental health. Now, before we close, we want to close out the evening with music from Heather Newman, but we are going to have a couple of thank yous we want to shout out. First of all, Central Bank of Kansas City, thank you for being our 25th anniversary corporate sponsor. To all of tonight's VIPs and sponsor, Mental Health America appreciates your support. To Jen and Heather, thanks to each of you for all of your great entertainment. And to Slaps and Jay Rieger, thanks for all the delicious barbecue and beverages. For all of our VIPs and sponsors, to Sean Spence, back there somewhere, making all this happen. And for Better Nonprofits, a big thank you for taking care of us with all the stage management and production, making sure our guests had a great virtual experience. And finally, last but not least, our most sincere thanks to each of you for your support of Mental Health America of the Heartland, for being advocates for those who struggle with their mental health, and for joining us tonight to celebrate. It has been my pleasure to be your host tonight. Thank you, Sue, for having me.
You bet.
Let's do it again. And now let's close out our final few minutes together with more great blues by Heather Newman. We look forward to celebrating with you in 2022.
Thank you.
Good night.
Good night.
Joy Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my name. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can. Your beauty is beyond compare, flaming locks of auburn hair with ivory skin and eyes of emerald. Your smile is like a breath of spring, voice is soft like summer rain, and I cannot compete with you. And I can easily understand, you can easily take my man, but you don't know what it means to me, Jolene. He talks about you in his sleep. There's nothing I can do to keep him crying when he calls me Jolene. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my name. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you care. This talk, happiness depends on you, whatever you decide to do, Jolene. Oh, cause you could have your choice of men, but I can never love again, cause he's the only one for me, Jolene. Jolene, 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 I beg of you, please don't take my Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can. There we go. Okay. Oh, yeah. Heaven on named after my mother. Oh, man is another child from the Lord. Dreams of lightning, thunder's desire. Soul has one of burned out long time ago. So younger, had me a cowboy. One person to look at, it's just a free rambling man. That was a long time. No matter how hard I tried, years just flow by like a broken down bed. Make me an angel, fast from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing I can hold on to. Believing is a living, it's just a hard way to go on. Flowers in the kitchen, I can hear them buzzing. I ain't done nothing since I woke up today. How the hell can a person go to work in the morning, come home in the evening, and have nothing to say? Make me an angel, flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing I can hold on to. Believing is a living, it's just a hard way to go. Believing is a living, it's just a hard way to go. Believing is a living, it's just a hard way to go.
Thank you guys so much